Hi, welcome to my video, and welcome back to my channel where I post every Monday and Thursday. This week I'm sharing a recipe for a very decadent chocolate olive oil cake that is also eggless. And as we get right into this recipe, I want to let you know that all of the ingredients and measurements are below for your reference. And in terms of the sugar, I used regular white refined sugar, and that's not vegan, so I wanted to point that out. If you're vegan, you might need to swap that out for a sugar that you prefer. Now in this recipe, I'm using evoo, because I think that the fruity and nutty notes in extra virgin olive oil are just going to add another layer of complexity and depth to this cake. Another interesting ingredient is the apple cider vinegar, but if you don't have that, just use regular vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has beautiful fruity notes as well, so again, I thought that would be a nice complementary touch. As with most cake baking, I like to start by adding my dry ingredients to the bowl, and I give those a bit of a whisk just to make sure that they are nicely incorporated before adding the wet ingredients. However, when it comes to the wet ingredients, you are going to hold off on the vinegar until the very end. The vinegar and baking soda, as you know, when those two things come into contact, that is the reaction that is going to get our cake to rise. If we add the vinegar too soon, then that reaction is just going to fizzle out and we won't be able to take advantage of it. So now you can see me adding the vinegar, and you're actually going to see a change in the consistency of the batter as I whisk away. You can see it start to froth up a little bit. And when you see that reaction happening, that's when you need to get this into your cake mold as quickly as possible and into a hot oven. This cake is going to bake at 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. I usually check it with a toothpick to see if it's ready, and then when my cake is thoroughly cooled, and that in itself can take about 30 minutes, I always dust it with a little bit of icing sugar. It just looks so elegant and beautiful to me anyways. And this cake is so moist because of the olive oil, and the flavors from the evoo really work well with the other flavors in the cake, like the espresso and the cinnamon. This is one of my absolute favorite cake recipes. I hope you give it a try. And as usual, if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. Also, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any content from me. We have some really great travel content coming up on Thursday from our latest trip to Guatemala, and you don't want to miss that. Alright, I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye.